Hey guys, welcome to a new video. In this video I'm gonna talk about the regions codes for the Megadrive and other Sega systems. If you want to get to the next level with me, consider subscribing if you already haven't and hit the bell button to get notified when I upload a new video. I had my fair share of mishaps on eBay and I went for a card that was in pretty good condition of a game called Calibri for the 32X. The only problem was that it was a reproduction. So you have to be so careful on eBay. But you guys in America you have the reproduction problem, but we in Europe we have another problem, and that is region codes. Because we have different systems. We have the SECAM system in Europe, that's in France. So I can't order stuff from France. I can order stuff from Europe, and that's where some pretty good deals are happening. But I can't order stuff from France. Germany, it's okay, but from the U.K. is also a problem, but because they have other socket connections. So I went online to search for which systems are compatible, and I found a really good list, and I will list it down in the comments below, where you can find what Megadrive codes there are and which codes are compatible. And it seems that before the Dreamcast there was a universal code way of coding product numbers, so you know which ones are compatible with each other. We in Holland live with the PAL-G system, PAL-G system. And when you look at product numbers of products, you will see that every product has its own product number, and you can see if games will fit on your system. For example, I have here a Megadrive II, and when you look at here, you can see that there is a model number over here that starts with MK, and it's 163150. The code 50 at the end means that it is universal for Europe. So there isn't a specific code per country. In the Netherlands we have at the end code 20. But there are other codes out there for France, for example, Germany, I think. This 50 model at the end is universal. When I look at my 32X, there is also a model number. I hope you can spot it. It says MK 84250 at the end. So this will work on different systems. When I look at my Megadrive 1, I had to take off the plate of the Mega CD. You can see that here at the model number says 1620. When I look at my Mega CD, then you will see that it is also a general code. Over here I have the model number MK4102 and 50 at the end. So it's a universal drive. But when I bought it, there was a special adapter with it. You can see it's a UK adapter. So you need a power converter. No, not really power, but you need a converter for that. And this piece of plastic. Now let's take a look at the game gear. And as you can see, on the back is a model number, and that model number also, again, surprise, surprise, ends at 50. But those model numbers are also present on games. For example, I have my Dynamite Heady game over here, and you will see that on the bottom of the spine card there is a number which ends at 50. So this is a universal game that will work on different systems. For my game Empire of Steel, it's the same way. But when I look at my Aladdin game, you will see it's not on the spine card, but it's over here somewhere, over here, yeah. And when I have a Saturn game, you will see also the 50 is over here. And again, 50 is over here. And again, the 50 is over here. And you will probably ask, yeah, but you can swap the card with another box and another spine card. It is not really, it's not said that when you buy a game in this box, that this box original belong to this card. So your game can be a different code than is written on the spine card. Sometimes it's written on the games. For example, in this case, on the bottom of my Megadrive card there is the code. But when I look at my Quackshot game, on the bottom is the code. When I look at my Rocket Knight Adventures game, there is no code. So there's no way to know for sure that your card is working on your system. Of course, you can look at the things that are written down on the card, and most US cards have different labels, so you can take a hint from that. And when I take a look at my Another World card, also there is no product code on there, and also not on the back. I've now opened up some Saturn games, and as you can see on the CD there is also a product code 50. On this CD it's again 50, and on this CD it is again 50. I went through all of my games and I saw that they only have the 50 at the end. The model numbers can vary. They don't start with a letter or letters, or they start with the letters MK, or they start with the letters T. And what I read from those model numbers, and that the games are somewhat different, that the games are universal for the PAL region, and they need to be, because the NTSC region has a different hertz in television, and I read that some games have to be slowed down to play on a PAL-based system. But what I read from that is that the consoles are region specific in the region where they have been bought, and that's somewhat logic because of the power that it needs and the connections and so on, and the shielding that was for some countries a really big problem, and that the games are universal for the region of Europe, for example, so more than one country. To conclude, make sure that you have a game with the right model number. And for Europe, and in this case, my case, it's the Netherlands, make sure that your game has at the end a product number of 50, so you will know for sure that it works on your Megadrive. And you'll probably say, yeah, well, that region, that's not a problem because there are some converters out there. And indeed, there are some converters out there. But you need a single converter, a new converter for every single system. This, for example, not the Game Genie, that's something else. The Codebuster and I have here one Megadrive converter that is for, don't put it in like this, but this is a Megadrive converter also to unlock the region, and this is to unlock the Sega CD. But you need one for the Saturn, for example, to play import games. The only thing that works is an action replay. Yeah, an action replay. And there is an action replay and an action replay plus, which had some extra memory. You can also modify your system so it isn't region locked. But yeah, I'm not into region modding my system. Probably for a second system that is region mod, but I'm not gonna mod my original Megadrive, sorry. And I think that a lot of you guys feel the same way. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. That's it already for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I love making these videos for you, but in order to continue to do that, I need your support. You can support me for free just by hitting the thumbs up button, so YouTube will offer my video to more people. It means the world to me. You can also subscribe to my channel if you like and hit the bell button to stay updated. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time.